This is the current system I'm using for microphones. This is the receiver. This is what you stick on your camera. And I think I've mentioned this to you guys before. I've done a review of this. Uses 2 AA batteries. AA batteries are kind of a thing of the past for electronics like this, but they are nice that you can always put in your batteries. And then you just plug this 3.5 connector to your camera. It's got an antenna, and then of course this is the part that usually goes bad. So Saramonic system, it's got the 2 AA's, and you can select whatever like range or frequency, A, B, C, and D. Then you have an on button, and then when it's on, there's a light there. And I don't like this sort of system because you can't tell what the status of the battery is. You just kind of see it dimly. So the microphone sometimes could possibly just completely cut out on you, and you don't know. And the buttons are also kind of clunky to use, but it's a very simple system. And then you have an antenna. At the time, this was a good system, but as time went on, this is my second set of Saramonic equipment. I bought the exact same one, and this was about $100 something, so it's not overly expensive for what it is. Also, another pet peeve is that instead of a 3.5 microphone, even Sennheiser, the very expensive wireless that they use 3.5. These guys, they decided to make it their own, so you're stuck getting their own equipment. That's the Sennheiser system. It's decent, it works, it gives me very good quality, but it's just bulky. So enter this new system. This is a much smaller microphone, wireless microphone from Realcard. What is this? My Passport. There's a lot of these systems on Amazon for sale. They're imitating Rode. Rode makes this microphone called Go, and it's 2 little dots. So I don't know anything about this system, but I know that I would rather use this than the Saramonic system that I was using. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Get this plastic out. This was about $80 something from Amazon. What's on the camera right now is a Rode shotgun mic. So those are always nice to have because if they ever get dirty, you know, if you're like using it to do any like mechanical stuff, you don't want to get dirty. So this is a really nice box. I don't do a lot of unboxings, but the microphone is just tiny. This is a nice box. You know, Apple has been doing that for a while. All right, look at this. And here's the microphones. That's 1, that's 2, and then you take this little nice cute foam thing, and you have your instructions here. And there's even more stuff underneath. That is awesome. So you have your instructions here in Chinese instructions, and then you have your manual, and it's pretty easy to understand. And then underneath here you have even more stuff. This is very well packaged. You have a dead cat that comes in very flat. You have 2 USB-C cables to charge both of these because they have a battery inside. That's kind of incredible that you get this much for this price. You have another cable. It's a 3.5 millimeter, and then another 3.5, and then you have a case for the microphones. This is very well packaged. This is a lot for your money. We'll put away the cables for now. This is the 3.5. We'll probably use these now. Very well packaged, man. They did a really good job. Here is this, and here's the other one. One is the receiver, one is the microphone. So this is the microphone. You can tell over there, you can use it with a microphone input, or you can just leave it like this. And my goal really is just to kind of leave it like that. It's chunky, in a way if you put it on your shirt and you're like doing interviews, but you don't have to. You can just route it using the 3.5 millimeter. Very impressive system. So you have here your USB charging, your 3.5 millimeter jack, you have your microphone, and of course you have a clip on the back so you can clip it to your shirt. And in the front here you have your power button here, and here we go, you push it. The good thing I like about it is that it tells you the battery charge and the amount of signal that you have, so that is pretty brilliant. I'm going to turn it off for now. Push and hold, power off. It is good that they gave you this, because the Saramonic that I was using does not give me that. And this is the receiver. Now, the receiver is a little bit odd because I was expecting to put this on top of my camera, but there's nothing really to clip on top of my camera. So what's up? Alright, maybe there's a different way. But you can power it on like this. It says something, gives you an RF input, so I'm assuming if I was to turn this one on, testing, and you have an input right there. Test. So as you can see, this has the input, much better system. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a really tiny microphone system. The one thing right away that I don't like is that the little tiny microphone has got no way of inserting itself into the top of the camera. So in comparison, this is what I was using for interview type of setups, and you can tell this is a much smaller system. And maybe this is big, maybe it gives me better quality than these, I don't know, but I'm okay actually even sacrificing a little bit of quality for the portability. You know, when I do moto vlogging and stuff, it is kind of cool just to keep this in your bag instead of bringing these things. And at a certain point I did bring these. They're much bigger. I mean, they're one of them, the whole system is smaller than one of these units. So, but Saramonic does make very good products. This one lasted me quite some time. Right now I'm not using the Rode microphone shotgun that I was using before, so you should be able to tell the quality. I can see the volume on the camera popping up pretty well, so I'm assuming that this is a much better audio for interviews and things like that. So I'm probably going to use this a little bit more for videos upcoming. And I do have my Saramonic microphone system, and in comparison they're just so much more bulky, and it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense when you can get a system like this that's just so much more convenient. And I think I'm going to probably sell the Saramonic system. The Saramonic system, there's nothing wrong with it. It probably has got a better range and everything, but I prefer the small portable stuff. And these days I don't see a lot of the content creators on YouTube really needing anything more. Definitely for me, this is more than enough. So probably what I'll do, I'll keep my shotgun mic, my Rode microphone shotgun mic, and then I'll use this system for other videos. So it seems to be working fairly well. All right guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.